Okay, so welcome to live lesson 7th grade 6.03 and 6.04. Before we get started, let's just go over a couple of our rules. The main rule is that you pay attention and you participate. Remember with a chat box to please keep it related to the class. I don't need to see 500 smiley faces. If I ask for a smiley face or a thumbs up, one will do perfect, not 5,000. Okay? Stay focused, be kind, be polite, and we're going to head and get started. Last week, just to review, you worked on 6.01 and 6.02. That was our introduction to argumentative writing. So what we're doing in Module 6 is we're doing essay writing, but you're doing argumentative. You may have also had it referred to persuasive essay writing. So in this module, we're going to go over how to write an argumentative or persuasive essay, and you're going to do it in pieces just like we've done in the past. Now, we do have some students on here that are new to Lead Virtual, okay, so we'll make sure we help them out too. So this week for 6.03, what we are doing is a counterclaim and rebuttal. So 6.01 and 6.02 went over different pieces of the persuasive essay. Okay? 6.03 is talking about counterclaim and rebuttal. Now, what I want you to do, guys, this live lesson is just a review, okay? Basically an introduction of what the assignment is for the week. I still want you to go through and read the lesson and take notes. All right, quick check on audio. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Awesome. Remember, guys, I appreciate that. So if audio happens or something odd happens, just let me know. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so back to what I was saying is that this is a general overview to go over and help you guys out with your assignments for this week. If you're ahead, that's fine. This can still help you. Right? If you have not finished the assignments from last week, it's still good that you're here. And at the end, if you're really stuck, then hang out and I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay? So for 6.03, what you're reading about is the third paragraph, which is your counterclaim and rebuttal. So you'll have a claim, and that's very similar to your thesis. Your claim is your main idea of your entire essay, and it argues whatever side you're arguing of the subject. But for the third paragraph, you want to have a counterclaim, something that goes the opposite of your claim. And for that, you want to use a contrast transition phrase, anticipate and mentioning an opposing view to your claim, and then rebuttal, counterclaim is incorrect, counterclaim is incomplete, and counterclaim is less important. Okay? So for the third paragraph, and this is what 6.03 is about, is a counterclaim and rebuttal. Okay? So you have, for 6.03, you have a quiz. Frankie, this is directly from your lesson. So this slide is right from your lesson. This is just an overview for 6.03. Kaylee, I'm not sure what you're asking. All right, to put it in a little more detail. So for 6.03 this week, you are going to read about counterclaims and rebuttals. And then after that, you're going to have a quiz. All right, so 6.4 is really what I wanted to focus on, because in 6.4, you're doing your graphic organizer, right? So for 6.4, what you're going to do is you're planning for your argumentative essay. And I wanted to go over more in depth on how to do that graphic organizer, that chart. So the first step you need to do for 6.04, after you read the lesson, is you need to choose the topic that interests you. So you have three choices. The first choice is sports. Should teens be allowed to play dangerous sports? I don't know why that smoking's there. It's from the 6th grade, so just ignore that. Sorry guys, sidetracked for a minute. Okay, the next topic is volunteering. Should volunteering be required to graduate high school? The next one is bullying. Should bullies be legally responsible for their actions? So the first thing that you need to do is you need to pick one of these topics. Okay, so in the chat box, put down what topic you're picking. Number 1, sports. Number 2, volunteering. Or number 3, bullying. So there's 16 of you in here. So I should have 16 responses. Okay, good. So you guys already, Kaylee, no, you need to stick with the topics. So it's sports, volunteering, or bullying. Okay. So stick with those topics, and you have to do these topics, okay? So pick one of these, but you get choice. So the first step is to pick a topic. All right, good job, guys. Everybody's got their topic. Now, on this one, you are going to be doing your own research for it. So let's look at step 2. Once you have selected your topic, you need to write your claim. And the first thing you need to do is choose a side of the argument you plan to defend. Okay, so if you were doing, let's say you were doing sports, should teens be allowed to play dangerous sports? Okay, you would choose one side, like yes, teens should be allowed to play dangerous sports. And then an effective claim should clearly state the position you plan to prove. So for example, and this is right from the lesson, you guys, so when you read 6.04, you will see this example. The topic was storm chasers. The question, should storm chasers be outlawed in disaster situations? Well, here's 2 really good claims. Storm chasers provide a valuable service and should not be outlawed in disaster situations. Okay, so that's one that's picking one side of the argument. And then another one would be storm chasing is dangerous and should be outlawed in disaster situations. Okay. You can use this as a guide for yours. So you could do playing sports is important and should not be outlawed for teenagers. Or you should be playing dangerous sports is dangerous and should be outlawed for teenagers. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is stay focused, okay, and choose one of those. So you want to choose one of the topics, and then from the topic, you need to think about what your claim is going to be. And in persuasive writing, in an argumentative, this is your thesis statement. So your claim and your thesis statement are similar. Joel, did you have a question? This is an argumentative essay. All right, step 3, you're going to research. Right? And my students that were with me last semester, the research is not provided for you. You need to do your own research. Okay? Joey will get there. Okay, so just hang on. So you need to do your own research. So with your claim in place, it is time to begin your research. Locate at least 2 valid and reliable sources. And we've gone over what valid and reliable sources are. So look for information to help defend your position. Search the internet, magazines, and textbooks for articles, interviews, graphs, charts, and videos. Now, refer to the lesson for more information on reliable sources. If you're a little confused on what a reliable source is, you need to go back to the lesson. There's a link to click on to tell you more about reliable sources. For those of you who were with me in the past, we've gone over the type of websites that are the best for research, .gov, .edu, and so on. So you might want to refer back to your notes. Okay. And for those of you who are asking if you missed something, this will be available to rewatch a recording. Okay. And yes, you do have to do your own research for the essay. Any questions on that? Okay, give me a smiley face. If you are good, you understand that you need to come up with the topic, the claim, and that you're doing your own research. Good job. Good job, 7th graders. Okay. The next step is writing a counterclaim and a rebuttal. Right? So the counterclaim and a rebuttal, Henry, this is all in your lesson. You need to go back, and this is directly from your lesson. So you need to go back and take your notes on the lesson. So writing a counterclaim and a rebuttal. Choose a counterclaim that is logical but that you can refute with additional research. Make sure it directly challenges your claim. Okay, so the example again was storm chasing. The claim, storm chasing is dangerous and should be outlawed in disaster situations. Your counterclaim. So this is the counterclaim. This is something that refutes it with additional research. Storm chasing provides important scientific data to help humans understand storms. Or, storm chasers have the right to risk their own lives to pursue their passion. So you have to find a counterclaim, something that directly refutes what your claim is, but that you can go back and say something that, although storm chasers have the right to risk their own lives, it puts emergency people in danger that try to rescue them. Okay. So you're still going to flip it and really argue your claim, but you need to have a counterclaim first. Okay. And 6.03 goes into detail on counterclaims. And as far as blocking the websites, you'll just have to keep researching, guys. If you do .edu or look at go back to the research on, look at the reliable websites, and you should be okay. All right, so review what you need to do to plan your argument. And again, you guys, this is a brief overview. You still need to go back and read the lesson and take the notes. But what you should do for 6.04 is plan your argument, choose your topic and ask a question, make your claim, research your support. The research is going to take a while, guys. This should take a while. This is all the planning that you need for your essay. Write your counterclaim and research your rebuttal. All right. It's going to take you a couple of hours this week to do this well, because when you're doing your organizer, that should be all the information for your essay. So when it comes to writing the essay, you have the information already there. As you're writing your essay, you shouldn't have to go back to research. You should have it there in the graphic organizer. We'll get there, Henry. Just hang out. Okay, so now let's talk about 6.04. So for 6.03, you have a quiz. 6.04, due this week, along with 6.03, is the graphic organizer. Okay. So what I want you to do for this week for 6.04 is you selected your topic, and everybody has their topic. Give me a thumbs up if you know what topic you're going to be writing about and researching. Thumbs up if you know what topic you're going to be researching and writing about. Good. So for all of Module 6, this is the topic you're doing. Okay? Because sometimes I'll have students call me and be like, what am I supposed to be writing about? This is your topic that you're choosing for Module 6. And then the next thing you do for Module 6, 0.4, 6.04 is go to the pace chart. So everybody go to your pace chart right now. I'm on the pace chart and I only see about 5 people there. So I should see all 17 of you on the pace chart. I don't want you to, it's not printed out. I want you to go to the pace chart. Okay, so once you're on the pace chart, I want you to go down to this week, which is week 2. Okay. Oh, and I didn't put it on there, you guys. I didn't put it on there for you. Uh-oh. Okay. So I will put the graphic organizer for 6.04 on there for you guys. I thought I did. I'm sorry. I will do that right now. So when we get off this live lesson, sorry guys, you'll want to go on to 6.04. It is in the lesson, but it's hard. And I'll make you a copy. So when we get off this lesson, give you like 10 minutes, and you'll want to make a copy of the 6.04 organizer. And then you can use that and rename it. And you can use that to do your organizer, because the one in the module is difficult to print out and save. Okay, if you've already done it, that's fine, but I will put one on there that will make it a lot easier. All right, questions on that? Yes, you still have to change it to a PDF and submit it. McKinley, sorry, try to log out and log back in. Okay, so the next thing, after I have the graphic organizer for you, what I want you to do is, these are the directions for 6.04. Choose one side of the issue, add the following information to your graphic organizer. The question your essay will answer, a claim clearly stating your stance on the issue that is written in the third point of view, does not include emotions, feelings, and can be supported with facts. Reason 1 why readers should agree with your claim, evidence, a reliable source. Reason 2 why people should agree, evidence, a reliable source. Counterclaim and rebuttal with evidence from a reliable source. Okay, questions on that? Jack, remember what we said about that. We need to stay focused. All right, if you guys give me just a minute, I'm going to make your chart for you. And that way, so just hang out for a minute. Okay, so someone was asking about when the entire essay was due. What we do with this is each assignment, like next week, you'll have the introduction to write. Okay, and then the body paragraphs will be due next week for 605 and 606. So every part is due, and then at the end, you will turn in your entire essay. I re-listened to you a little bit at a time a lesson. I don't understand what you're asking, Joey. Sorry. Guys, give me just 1 minute. I'm trying to make the graphic organizer right now. If you are good and you understand what we're doing, I'll put the link for the graphic organizer on the page chart within the next 10 minutes, and you should be good to go. Does anybody have any other questions?